family and Florida clothes shopping day.
You think we need a trolley then?
Always need a trolley in Costco. Nick just said, I guess that means the van is finished. I shall show you now the new things I've got for Florida.
Right, Lee's just gone for another cup of tea and somebody's turned up.
Oh, hey!
There we go. Right, take a picture for the wives. Very good morning, welcome to a new vlog. Just had a nice night's sleep at this campsite, and it was raining last night. The thunder started and it started raining. It wasn't too bad though, to be fair. It was quite nice to listen to it on the van roof. Woken up to a beautiful morning. It's nice and sunny, as you can see. The sky is blue. My mum and dad's on their way. Just gonna have a family day today, and family and Florida clothes shopping day. We're just gonna head to Matalan. Just to see, I really like Matalan t-shirts, they fit me really well. The ones that are like Disney and Marvel and stuff like that. Just gonna see if a different Matalan's got any different ones. If not, don't matter. And then we're off to Costco, because we love going to Costco now. We're now members. We used to be members years ago. If you saw a recent vlog, we signed up again when we're in Leeds. We don't have one over by the lodge, so when we come over here, we like to go to Costco. So my mum and dad will be in 5 minutes. Are you ready?
No.
You'll be ready soon though, yes?
Almost.
Nick's been playing with his new phone again. He thinks he may have got it all sorted.
Haven't fixed it.
Fingers crossed.
I found a hack.
Yeah.
Basically, the A55 has got a problem with this fingerprint sensor.
We googled it and loads of people have had the same
Thousands
problem.
of people have got the same problem. They're all moaning. And
Mine's been
Samsung-
fine.
Well, you've got fairy liquid fingers, that's why. So your fingerprints.
There's a finger for you.
Yeah, nice and smooth.
So, anyway, the fix, yeah.
The fix was to
He's fixed
scan
it.
the same finger twice, one at right angle to each other, so it matches at least one, and it actually seems to be working. So I've transferred this stuff, and it took me friggin' ages to log everything in.
I'm going to give my mum and dad the girls' birthday presents so that they can give them them, because we can't be here when it's their birthday because we have an appointment. And nice sight here, isn't it?
Not bad.
Nice
Not
and
at all.
quiet, and I had a pretty decent night's sleep.
I didn't.
I looked at my Fitbit and it said I had a good overall score sleep.
I didn't sleep well.
I'd just like to say again, this configuration is a win. A win-win-win. It's so much better.
Are we taking that off the wall then now?
Well, keep it for a bit. We only had one night, but I doubt we'll ever put the table back up there.
Me too.
It's just, I was sat here last night, editing and stuff. Nick were over there, messing with his phone, the TV was on, and it's just perfect. It makes the whole place feel a lot bigger.
You know what's wrong now?
What?
There's a feng shui issue where we need to get that other cushion back.
What, the cushion?
The other cushion for the back.
Yeah.
And put this one here, so that we've got a full run there with a cushion at the back. And that's
So it's like a full
so it's
sofa.
like a proper sofa, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to get that long one back.
I'm really
under
impressed.
the bed at the lodge.
Very impressed. Right, Nick, don't forget, it's me who's come to look for t-shirts.
You're
So don't be
behind me.
running in and
Behind me.
grabbing something.
If you're last and you dribble behind, pottering like an old man.
Why don't you
you're gonna
take car?
miss out.
Why don't you take car?
No.
You don't need any.
If I see something I like, I'll be there before you.
Well, let's start to twins. Go twinnies. If you get something before me.
Bye.
Here we go again.
Right, get that then.
Next stop, Costco. You think we need a trolley then?
Always need a trolley in Costco.
Do I need one of these for me editing?
Wouldn't even fit on your bleeding desk.
It probably would actually.
Would it? You need a bigger desk than that.
Sketches are $26.99 plus VAT at Costco. Not bad. I don't need any, but not bad for Sketches. You're in the wrong section, Nick.
Looking at salad things.
Until we get to Florida, there's none of this.
My God, look at them.
Cinnamon rolls. We're not in Walmart yet.
Didn't we used to make pizzas from them?
I don't think so.
Bob and Marie did, didn't they?
Maybe. We don't need any though.
But look how nice to look.
I wouldn't,
like some of DS9,
I wouldn't know what to do with it. What the frig do you do with a dragon fruit?
Well, you eat it at some point.
I don't think I've ever even seen one of them before. Right, our friend Susan has been going on about this for ages, ever since she knew we had a Costco card.
She'll be held personally accountable if this is rubbish.
So we must have that broccoli salad,
peanuts and cranberries,
and
some kind of dressing,
sweet onion dressing.
You just need some chicken to go with it now. Oh my god.
Mini apple crumbles.
I'm sorry, I don't care about diet.
I'm afraid you'll have to
be frozen then.
No,
come back.
No. So apparently we are getting mini apple crumbles.
We absolutely are, yeah.
This trolley's getting a bit full. We've got to get all.
Now.
We've got to get all this in van.
No chance.
Eh?
You're gonna have to leave that at your mum's until we pick it up on its way back to the lodge.
Bargain.
Try and make us way to Tills to stop this happening.
Massive batch of Rubicon drinks,
favourite drink.
£9 odd. They're usually like £1.50 at least when you get them from Co-op.
The only thing my mum would drink, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I love them. Just called off for a spot of lunch. I've got a nice turkey salad and Nick's got a little roast gammon sandwich. That was good.
Bread is amazing.
Back at the van. Just putting his Costco stuff in. Well, they're not going to fit in the
I have
fridge.
a bowl of fruit now, actually.
Go on then, you have a bowl of fruit. And we've got some of the pasta, but we've left it at my mum's. Pick it up tomorrow.
It's in the back. It's the butter chicken and the salmon.
We left it at my mum's, yeah, because they've got a big fridge in the garage. We'll pick those up tomorrow. Nick's got his chair out. He's going to have a little bit of a chill. I'm going to do a bit of editing and stuff. Yeah, he's got it a bit windy, but I think the sun's going to come out soon again. The weather is beautiful, so we're just going for a little walk
Down this snicket.
down a snicket. Get a step.
Everybody's going to say, what's a snicket?
A snicket or a ginnel.
Nobody's going to know what a ginnel is either.
It's this thing that we're in now. Like, let me show you.
A passageway.
A passageway, yeah, down between like
Properties
and houses. Let me know what you call it
Alley.
in the comments below.
Alley, a ginnel, a snicket.
Snicket, I would call it, or a ginnel. So we're just going for a walk. Might end up somewhere at my sister's or something like that. Could do with a nice cup of tea now, actually.
We'll tell her to get kettle on. We'll be half an hour.
Right, we are back in the van. We had a bit of a catch up with my sister and the girls, and now we're back and Nick is about to make our food for the evening.
I'm making it in a bucket, because that's all I've got.
Ooh.
Smells like manure, doesn't it?
Yes. So
you get 2 bags of seeds of that, which I'm going to put in there, do half of it, and I'm going to put half of these in for tomorrow night.
it smells very earthy. Cabbagey, it's the broccoli.
I might as well just put them in there for tomorrow.
Yeah, so this is from, what do you call it? Costco. I'm just going to try a little bit.
I want to try
these. And what's these? Sweet onion dressing.
Yeah.
And then we just got some chicken at Co-op.
It looks like it's very dressing-y.
What have we used this bucket for? Is it the first time we used it?
Yeah. God, there's a lot of
Freaking
dressing.
hell.
Now then. That is nice.
You're just going to put all that in it?
I'm going to top some raspberries on afterwards. Put that in for tomorrow. And then that can go in the fridge. And then I'm just going to shake it all up. Oh, it's all gone to the bottom. It's almost like a coleslaw.
Get a spoon out or something.
It's almost like a coleslaw.
Yeah. So,
it smells delicious.
The sun's gone, I think, hasn't it now?
That's it now for a week.
Yeah, it's changing now, unfortunately, and then back to crappy weather tomorrow.
Right, can you open that for me? And I'll try and distribute it so we get equal amounts of, like, peanuts and things.
Looking forward to this, actually. Difficult to open with one hand. There we go.
But you dress it so beautifully.
Well, one-handed salad.
So, and then I'm going to put some of these Driscoll raspberries, which are really nice. They're from Morocco, but they're not like normal raspberries that you get in...
Well, they're also from Costco. That's what it means.
Yeah, but they're imported, but you don't get Driscoll in supermarkets. It's usually an American brand. You get them in Walmart usually. So I'm going to put them on.
I could do with a Rubicon, but I bet they're in garage area, aren't they?
We need to tidy up first.
Best salad ever.
Unbelievable. I have never tasted anything as delicious in my entire life.
Nick wants the rest of it.
So it's just salad, isn't it? I'm sure it's got a lot more calories in than just a bag of lettuce.
Only because of that.
And the peanuts.
Well, yeah.
Oh, but we've got no raspberries left. We've got no more chicken left. But I don't care it with this sauce. Oh my god, it was delicious.
Nick was just getting changed for bed, and I said, "Let's go out for a walk." Well, not for bed. He was just going to go chill, and he's like, "What?"
To be fair, I like to take my shorts off and just chill in the kecks.
I've only got about 400 steps to do to get to 10,000.
I asked for a skinny whip, and I got told I got to go for a walk.
Ooh. It's spitting a bit. We'll put us the hoodies on.
There's a big rainstorm in Manchester, actually, and I've just installed...
Hurry up then, before it gets here.
Well, where's my socks
We'll tell you what Nick's just installed when we get back.
Where's my socks?
I don't know.
I can't go. Right, we're back in the van. We just did another 1,500 steps to give us our 10,000 steps for today. Whoa, blinding me, Christ almighty. So, what I've installed on the Fire Stick, I did it at the lodge the other day as a test to try and get it to work. So I used an app called Downloader. So there's this movie streaming app. Let me just let Lee hold the camera.
I'm gonna make a cup of tea.
You can do that. You can do that afterwards. I want to show it. I can't do it while I'm explaining it. So there's an app called Downloader. Okay. So in this, you type in there Tubi. Tubi space ABK, APK, ABK's beer, and then you go to, it's like a web browser, and you click on the results. Let me see if I can actually get it to work.
And this is not illegal, is it? It's completely legal.
It's just, you need to use Surfshark or a VPN, because it's only available in the US. So what you can do is you can set your location to the USA and install the app and watch all the movie content as if you were sat in America. So if you were traveling, you could use this. So hold on.
Tubi.
So this is the one you want, APK Pure. So ABK Pure, click download APK, and then it'll take you further down the list below. So you click the green one. It's 43 meg. You may have to make some changes on your Fire Stick, put it into developer mode so you can install an APK, because it's not done through the Amazon store. So the next thing you do is you start Surfshark on your Fire Stick. So you start Surfshark and you set it to USA, anywhere. So I'm currently connected to San Francisco. And then once you're connected, you can start the Tubi app, which I will do in a second.
Are we going to watch something tonight?
I'm watching Jesus of Nazareth, which is actually available on Plex. And
You've watched that 1,000 times.
No, but I like it. Now if you try this without using a VPN, it basically just says you can't watch it. So if you sign in, it lets you pause and save your updates. So there's thousands of movies on it. You do
Nick loves Bible stories.
Yeah, you do have to watch adverts. That's just part and parcel.
It's like Freevee, isn't it?
It's like Freevee, but it's just like a USA one. And you watch. So there we go. And because I've logged in, it will resume where I've left off.
Can't you show a list of like recent movies or all like that?
Yeah.
Because I don't think. No offence to Bible stories, I don't think Jesus of Nazareth is really selling it.
How do you know? So there we go.
Oh,
so you've got.
Which is? Oh, that's the
one with the women.
The women Ghostbusters. I've never actually seen that.
You've got all sorts of stuff. Willy Wonka.
The original.
Paddington.
The Conjuring 2. Love those films.
Conjuring.
And Queen of the Damned Anne Rice.
Yeah. There's thousands and thousands of movies. It's exactly the same as what we do when we change Netflix region so we can access content on Netflix. But this is basically just only available in the USA. So if you set your region to USA, you can watch free movies, basically. It's
time for bed. And Nick's put Willy Wonka on this.
Not?
What's it called? Tubi.
Tubi. Not Tubi.
Tubi, whatever.
Tubi.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you bitch.
We'll see you guys in the morning.
Night.
Right, we're just doing our check down procedures. Welcome to the next day.
Just draining the water tank off so we don't have to drag empty water with us.
and we are heading out of this campsite back to the lodge today. So I'm just going to take the rubbish to the bin.
We're going to call and see my mum at the cemetery though, aren't we?
Yep, emptied the toilet and just doing our lockdown procedures, getting everything locked up and stowed away. Right, we are on our way. Nice couple of days there spent with the family. Now we're going to go to the cemetery just to see Nick's mum.
We're on the Mad Mile.
We're on the Mad Mile, yes, in, where are we? Dewsbury?
Between Wakefield and Wakefield.
Yeah, the Mad Mile.
If anybody knows why it's called the Mad Mile, let us know, because we don't know. It's just always been called the Mad Mile.
Yeah. So we're heading to the cemetery, as said, and then we are heading back to the lodge, but we're going to call off at Escape Freeport. It's not called Freeport anymore, but that's what I used to call it. That's what it used to be called. Junction 32 Outlet Centre. I just want to get a another baseball cap for America. I'm going to Florida.
I want to go with the other 6 in the car.
Yeah, I really like these ones, these really lightweight ones. I think they're called Dry Fit, Nike Dry Fit, and they can get it in white. I want a white one, so it'll bounce the sun rays straight back off and keep my head cool. So we're going to call there, and I'm sure we might have a little mooch around a few shops.
I knew that would come.
Well, you're there, you might as well.
Yeah, but we don't need all.
It's not a case of needing. If you only bought what you needed, yes, it'd be good for minimalism, but it's just nice to have a little mooch around.
You only buy something that you want.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Well, want and need are the same thing, surely.
We'll have a look around. We've just both said to each other as we're just chatting, we're going back to the lodge
for the first time.
For the first time, with no jobs to do on the van. Nothing that we came up with that we thought, well, that's needed, this needed. And Nick just said, I guess that means the van is finished. Apart from one little job then I've thought about. It's just, we put a mirror on this door so that when we opened it we could use it to shave, but to be fair we never ever use it because it's a bit annoying opening this door when we've got things behind it. So we're just going to take that little mirror, stick-on mirror off that off this door, you can't see it here, it's on the other side, and put it into one of the cupboards, like because when I lift the cupboard up to like shave and stuff like that, we could just do with another one in the cupboard a little bit further down.
There's only one and that's in the over the sink.
That's the only thing that we're going home. No major updates, no upgrades, no changes. So Taylor is finished. Here we are, Junction 32 shopping outlet. Nick's raring to go, as you can see, raring.
Rain.
I'm done. I've got my white hat, I'll show you later, and I got a t-shirt as well for holiday. That is it, we're done, and I'm done. I don't need anything more, because I want to have a shop over there as well.
Everybody believes you.
That looks nice, toasted. What is it?
Chicken shawarma.
Chicken shawarma?
I had one the other day, but it was a cold one. This is the chef that wanted it heated, and I said, oh yeah, go on then.
Where's my milk? Is it in there?
In there, brain.
Nice.
Right, we're done shopping. Leigh was trying to go into other shops and I just said, I'm going to meet you at the van.
Successful little shop that for me.
Yeah, we called him Weird Fish. He bought a bag there, another bag.
It's not often I have
I'm going to get them all out and count them. Because it's like a mug collection, but with bags.
Well, in life, if something gives you joy for a bit, and what gives me joy is having a new bag every now and again.
What are you going to do with that giraffe one?
Well, that's for use when I go to Disney.
And you're going to wear that in Disney?
Yeah. Use it in Disneyland Paris.
You're trying to look on eBay and see how much you can get for them. You lying snake.
Well, no, but I'm always interested in that as well.
So he bought another bag. He bought 2 hats, and he's now got 4 t-shirts in total. I'm just making do with 2 brand new t-shirts, which are just something to wear around Universal. And then when we go outlet shopping, I'll top up some clothes then. Right, I don't still see the point buying everything here. His dad. It was his dad pocket dialing. What was the saying? Oh yes, so I just don't see the point in going shopping here when all the outlets and all the cheap stuff is in Florida. If you buy all, yeah, but it's not like an outlet here, it's not like an outlet in Florida.
I got a Levi's t-shirt, I'll show you later, for 8
which they'll have in Florida for about 9. So I'm looking forward to going to the outlets when we're over there. We're not, as we said, we're not doing Disney this time. We are just doing Universal. We're going to go to some Disney resorts and some Disney restaurants, but it's going to be strange not doing Disney on this trip. We are doing it later in the year, which is why we're not doing it this time. Had we have got our annual passes, we would have probably gone in, and probably the wives would have gone in as well, wouldn't they?
I just think the thought of going to Magic Kingdom when it's 31 degrees or whatever.
31?
Baking.
Yeah,
Sorry, I meant 39.
Yeah.
Baking is like my worst nightmare.
We can just do Paris when we start the road trip. So people are going to be saying, oh, you've gone to Florida when you said you were going to Europe. Europe's not been cancelled, don't worry. All we've done is just delayed it by 7 days, 10 days, something like that.
We still love the van. This couple of days has just been perfect.
When the sun was out, I mean, we were baking in the van last night. It's making me think in Europe what we're going to do for like cooling us down.
It was to test the new configuration out of the table.
Test Starlink.
It all worked perfectly.
Yeah. And we went to a campsite. I mean, it was 40 minutes further for the apartment from where we were staying. Obviously, we couldn't have parked the van at the apartment. You're not allowed to do that. You can't park a van there. And it wouldn't have been walking distance for his mum and dad to come up and us go down. So we decided to stay in a CL in the area. So
I enjoyed it. I mean, the weather helped. Obviously,
the weather definitely helped.
If we can guarantee that that's what it's going to be like in Europe when we go back, it's going to be.
Oh, I can almost guarantee it.
It's going to be amazing.
I can almost guarantee it. We're now official nomads.
Well,
people that live in vans.
Not really, because we're on our way back to his home.
Well, never mind. Just for the last 2 days.
Back at the lodge, Nick is trying out one of these mini apple pies that we got from Costco.
Apple crumble.
Apple crumbles.
Oh my god.
Did you heat it up?
Yeah, and put a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of toffee sauce on. If it had some Devonshire custard on, it will be the best apple crumble ever.
Let me just show you which it was, in case you didn't see it. Didn't do a little Costco haul. 9 mini apple crumbles. So how much were them? £6.49. Very cheap. Got this huge box of grapes as well. We got these pesto crumb salmon fillets, which we're going to freeze. We got this pack of pasta, which is going to go with that sauce that we get, which we absolutely love from Costco.
Oh my god.
That is a very good sauce. But for tonight's food, we're going to have some of this, which Nick picked up. He's going for all the healthy options, as you can see. Signature butter chicken curry.
You can have beans on toast if you don't fancy it.
No, I'll have some of that. I just want to have absolutely tons. And then we also got this massive pack of Rubicons, because I absolutely love Rubicon. I shall show you now the new things I've got for Florida, and I'm not getting anything else. That is it. Done. So you'll have seen that before. That was from Matalan. I don't know how... They're not bad priced at all from Matalan. £12. That was from Amazon. I can't remember how much that was, to be honest. It was less than £20, maybe 15 or so. I got that today. Levi's t-shirt. That was £18. I got that from Matalan, which was £7. So 4 new t-shirts, 2 new pairs of shorts, just to replace some of my old ones that are just getting a bit tatty now. £14 each from Matalan. I got that bag today for when I don't want to take like a big bag out, like on a night. I've got to take my camera stuff. Spare batteries, that was $17.50 from Weird I've just got to take like my batteries, my camera batteries, sunglasses, stuff like that. But when I don't want to take like a big bag, and then the 2 dry fit Nike caps that I got, which I really like because they're really light and just great for being in Florida. So there you go. No more buying for Florida. That's me done.
Right, we're pretty much caught up. Washing's done. Lee's just emptying it onto the clothes rack. We're about to have the Costco butter chicken, which looks and weighs an absolute ton. We have no idea how much calories in that, but we're going to have it with some coconut rice. And then for dessert, these two...
It means there's none in it.
Oh, well, that's fine then. These two here couldn't fit in the freezer.
I'm not having one of them for dessert. We're going to Florida soon.
So, it's apples.
Apple pies.
It's apples, it'll be fine. Right, I'm going to cook this. Apart from it looking like a baby's nappy, it smells amazing. So we're going to have that tomorrow. Just need to microwave these and dinner will be ready. Verdict?
A day, yeah, because it's red hot.
It smells absolutely amazing. Is it hot? Mm. Maybe I'll turn mine down a minute. Mm. Forget that. What's it like? Apart from hot.
It's not a bit too hot. Can you get me a Rubicon, please?
I wanted a glass of water instead.
Yeah, I'll just try the sauce, and it's a little bit boring, actually.
Boring. It smells amazing.
It's alright.
Bland.
Bland.
Ooh.
We'll see when you won't get yours.
It's like the tomato and pasta sauce, but with a bit of kick.
It's a bit boring, isn't it? It's not great.
It's not bad. It's a curry that people who don't like curries would like.
Yeah.
It's very creamy and very tomatoey, like tomato soup.
Like baby food.
Not quite, because it's got a bit of a kick, but not much. Good afternoon, guys. It's the next day, and we haven't vlogged a thing this morning. We've been having a relaxing morning, just catching up. I've been in the hot tub. We've just gone and put the spare pillar that we took off, the cushion that we took off the van before we had the new ones made, and put one back in, and made it into a sofa mode now, like with the back on it, and I'll put a picture on the screen now what it looks like.
Why don't you go out to the van and show it?
Don't need to, it's cold.
It's cold today.
Lee's been nothing to moan about being cold.
My hands.
Get off me.
Guys.
I'm going to go down to our friend Sheila's house. She's got a problem with her Freeview. The hard drive's gone on it. I did actually call in this morning and have a look at it. So I've managed to get a spare hard drive from all my wires and bits. So I'm going to go down there this afternoon and fit that for her. Hopefully that'll fix it. If not, she needs to buy a new Freeview box. What else?
I'm just finishing a vlog, that is, whilst eating a protein pudding. And
we've been to Morrison's. We've just been having one of those days where we don't vlog. Obviously, we only do 3 vlogs a week now, so there's 4 days where we just live and do things that we don't vlog. A lot of people do think, well, I didn't see it on the vlog, so it didn't happen. Now, you've got to remember that you guys only see 20 minutes. Well, now it's about 50 minutes over 2 days, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So about 3 hours a week you guys see of what we do. That's a lot of time that we aren't vlogging that you don't see. So there's a lot of things that we do separately, work-related stuff that you guys don't ever see. But anyway.
Just like Nick's off out now, without me.
Yeah, and I'm not vlogging that either. Morning, guys. Welcome to the next morning. This vlog is dragging over a few days. Oh my God, there's a massive crane over the road. We think they're putting a 5G Vodafone mast in, because that's who we're with at the moment. And we've had a really bad signal for the last week, and they've been doing some maintenance. So hopefully that's bringing it into fix. Nice big massive mast, 5G signal will definitely make use of that. I'm currently, yesterday I opened an old bottle of beer. They were out of date and we got them in the fridge. I opened it to let out the beer before we binned the bottle, and as soon as I released the lid, it started spraying everywhere. So it's covered the window, it's covered the walls, it's covered everything, and it's marked all the paintwork. So I've took the blind down here, and I'm just about to wipe it all down of dust and then repaint the whole of the inner window and then clean the window afterwards. And just like that, it's fully restored to how it was before the beer incident. Now we need to clean all the glass because there's beer sprays all over it and all over the plastic. But before we do that, we have to let the paint fully dry. And at least just getting out of the shower, then I'm going to drop in.
Right, Nick's still sorting this window thing out. Been here just since we started this vlog.
I've actually moved into another room, clean the shower, clean the sink, clean the mirror, clean the radiator.
I do all these kind of things, also I just don't go on about it. So we're just going to nip out into town to... Nick's socks always all over the place, freak sakes. Just to take my old phone to CEX. It still gets security updates, but it doesn't get any Android updates anymore, so I don't want to sort of like sell it to anybody. So CEX can have it, somebody will want it. It's a good phone, still a good phone, but it's like 3 years old. So anyway, we're just going to go to town, take it to CEX. We'll have to have a little mooch because they usually have to test phones.
Oh no. Well, you can now leave your details and they
that's true.
Pay the money into your account, so we don't have to really.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we're hoping we'll go for a coffee or something while we're mooching.
Well, we can do.
So we're going to do that. We can't go in the van anywhere yet because it's just going to the garage tomorrow, just for a little tiny thing to be done, and then hopefully the weather will get better and we'll head off somewhere. We've still got a few weeks before we go to Florida, and I do have a new t-shirt coming today from Amazon, the final one. Nothing!
I've already seen it.
I had
Again,
to...
same one?
No, it's a different one. Nick, Vicky and Emma have all got t-shirts that say Jurassic Park on it, and the plan was to go to Universal one day all sort of matching. They're all different colours and everything, but mine didn't fit me, and last night they were sharing photos of theirs and I was like, oh, I ain't got one. So I'm trying another one, fingers crossed, which will fit me. It's arrives today, a blue one with a green Jurassic Park. I'll show you when it comes.
Right, you can show that now, because it's done.
It's just a window.
No, it's not, it's a sterile window.
It's a window which Nick had to clean, I'm sure, is say they were getting rid of a bottle of beer yesterday, and it kind of exploded all over and marked the wood and the blinds, but it's all clean and we're ready to go.
Right, we're in the car. We've been in the car about 10 minutes. We've had to come back because Lee's forgotten his mobile, so he's just gone in to get it. And
not the one I'm selling.
No, I've got the one you're selling. His new phone, we've got Samsung A55s now. I've sold mine. Lee couldn't sell his, so he's taking it to CEX to get something. He'll only get 70 quid, but it's better than nothing. So I'm going to tell you guys later on, when we are on our way to Bridlington, about a little bit more about our Florida trip and what we're going to be doing, and car hire. And we've done something completely different this time with the car. Well, we still got a car, but we're using something and done something completely different. We've not got it through Andy. I'll explain it a little bit in a bit. But there we go. So just waiting for Lee to come back and then we can get on his way. Right, we're well on his way. In fact, we're going to be arriving in 11 minutes, so I've not got long to explain this. So, as a lot of people will know, Virgin Atlantic this year switched from Alamo to Hertz for their car, which has not affected us, but it's just what I'm going to tell you now is about Hertz. So
I didn't know that.
You didn't?
I didn't know that.
Oh, well, you don't know anything. Anyway, so usually when we go to Florida, the first thing I do is I look around online for a price for one of the big named brands like Hertz, Avis, Alamo, things like that. Only Alamo and National, I think in Orlando, offer spouse drivers for free. So if you ever get an Alamo or a National car, your wife or partner can be added on without any extra charge. You don't have to pay for it. Now, Hertz don't do that. Hertz only do it for one driver. And you have to pay, I think it's $13.40 a day per person to add a second driver on, whether they're your spouse or not, unless you're a Hertz Gold member. Now, usually when you book a car hire directly, it's more expensive, and this is why we're not going with Andy. When I've signed up to Hertz Gold, which is completely free, by the way, and then done a quote, we got the car including skip the counter and a spouse driver, because it's gold, for £337. Andy couldn't get anywhere near that. I think the nearest he could get was 400 and odd, which was a lot cheaper than everywhere else online. And had I not realised that we can sort of go through Hertz Gold, we would have probably gone with Andy. In fact, we did have a car booked with Andy originally, but then we extended his trip and the price ended up being double. And I thought, well, for 4 days extra on what we were going anyway, I'm not paying like double the amount. So I did a quote on Hertz and it came back at £337. And it's not even for a compact either, it's for like a small sedan. So like a Ford Focus or something like that. So I don't know how it works with Hertz. It'll be a brand new experience for us when we get there. But hopefully, you can't skip the counter like you can do through Alamo. What you do is you check in using the Hertz app, which for the UK is absolutely crap, by the way, but I've installed the American app on my phone, which seems to work. You can check in 2 days before, and then that allows you to be able to do skip the counter, and then you just go to the garage and then your name's on the board, and it'll either say take a car from a row like it does with Avis, or go to bay number whatever, and your car's been allocated. No, Avis. Alamo, you just go to the row that you're assigned, get into a car and drive to the barrier. But Avis and Hertz seem to have it allocated on the board, so your name should be on the board when you arrive. So we're not using Andy this time. He tried his best. He is quite competitive, and every other date, even the previous 8 days that we're going, he was still the cheapest, but he just couldn't beat this price.
I'll say one really good thing about Andy. I mean, we always try and use Andy because we really like him. If nobody has a clue who we're talking about, if you're a member of our Florida Facebook group, you'll know who we're talking about because everybody uses them.
Discountfloridacarhire.co.uk.
If you've got anything wrong or anything like that with any of your bookings or anything like that, you'll email him no matter what time it is, even if it's like midnight, and he'll reply within 5 minutes.
Yeah,
usually.
all sorts of issues out. When we had a rate code issue on our Avis booking when we went Mark and Hannah, he sorted that out for us straight away. Sorted Mark and Hannah's out, sorted ours out.
So if you're the kind of person that really wants to know that somebody's there to offer you help all the time.
Lee's not saying that he does sit there all the time at midnight.
No, I'm sure he doesn't, but
he's
always
very responsive. Yeah, and he sorted out our rate code issue, no problem. So there we go. We're not using Andy this time. We're using Hertz. So it'll be an interesting experience for us. It's the first time we've done it. When you book through Virgin, I don't believe that they offer skip the counter unless you are a gold member or you pay for skip the counter. Can you pay for skip the counter with them? I don't know.
With Hertz?
Yeah, I think you've got to be Hertz Gold to skip the counter, and you can't link a third-party booking to your gold account. That's not possible. Like you can do with Avis, they will link it for you.
We always have a spouse driver because we both like to drive.
Yes. So we'll see how that turns out.
Just been getting text messages off Vicky, one of the Disney wives, saying, are we going to rope drop Hagrid's? Now, rope dropping is something that we used to do in the past, but we just don't do it anymore. We're old. We've just done all that kind of thing. But when we're with the wives, we do things like we used to do when we were younger. So we'll be rope dropping Hagrid's by the sound of it.
I don't think so, because when the park opens for annual pass holders, because we're going to upgrade our 14-day tickets to annual passes so we can use them again later in the year.
Yeah.
But when you get early access on with your annual pass, there's only a handful of rides that's open, and Hagrid's is not one of them.
Oh, right.
So we can do like Gringotts and things like that, but
we could rope drop anyway. Just
we could rope drop and get all them done.
Yeah, it'll be
and
a
then be
little
at the
bit
first
cooler.
of the queue for when it opens.
It'll be slightly cooler as well.
Yeah.
First thing on the morning.
You'll see whether this happens or not. Just having a quick look, see if I can find Echo Beach. I mean, it is on Amazon for like £4, but I don't want to watch it that much. No, just the Emmerdale game. Oh well. Solid butter.
But it is a nice, we do like this place.
Yeah, it actually closed, didn't it?
Yeah.
Saying they couldn't find a chef, and then it looks like they found one because everybody's new inside now when it's reopened. But it is a nice, warm, relaxing place.
Like Bridlington.
Yeah. Right, Lee's just gone for another cup of tea, and somebody's turned up.
Oh, hey!
We just messaged and said we're just taking some stuff into CEX, and just called in for a cup of tea. And she messaged, she goes, wait there, I'll be there in 10 minutes. And here she is.
Might
Might as well.
Nice little coffee there and a little catch up with Vicky. We of course was talking about Florida and Disney because that's what we always get to talking about when we were those guys.
Universal this time.
Universal more than anything. Yeah, Vicky's waiting on her Jurassic Park t-shirt arriving. Emma's got her Jurassic Park t-shirt. Nick's got his Jurassic Park t-shirt. Fingers crossed.
You sent yours back?
Well, I sent my black one back. Yeah, it didn't fit. Fingers crossed. This blue one, it's a different design. So it's by different manufacturer, t-shirt manufacturers. I'm hoping this one will fit. And it's blue with a green sort of safari Jurassic Park logo, which I quite like the look of. So there you go.
Who's to bet? Comments below as to whether it goes back or not.
Well, you'll see later in this video.
I guarantee it'll not fit.
When it gets delivered, we'll pick it up and I'll try it. So we are. What we're going to be in queue again? What we're going there?
Oh yeah, damn it! I've come the wrong way.
Oh yeah. Well, I thought that's where you were driving right now.
I forgot. And if you hadn't said anything, we'd have been halfway back to the lodge.
Do we really need to go?
Yes.
For what?
There's a piece of on the door where the cladding is on the sliding door. There's an edge that we hadn't put the trims on. And it's just one of those things that I just want to get finished.
And I can notice on this camera, Nick got paint all over the camera this morning as he was painting that thing, and I can still see some spots of paint. I'm gonna have to get off now.
On the top?
Yeah, no, on the lens.
No, that's not where I got it. Well, it was on the button, on the top.
Be more careful next time, please. Could we but hope that this is the last time we come to B&Q for the van build?
It's not gonna happen.
It's supposed to be finished. We said in this.
It is finished.
We said earlier.
It's just a little thing.
That this is finished.
And our time-lapse video is now available to watch.
Or any time now.
Or after this video.
Yeah. Right. Last time, thankfully.
A bit last time.
Is that the right one? This is the cladding that we've got.
Perfect.
Perfect?
Perfect.
Let's go.
Right, just walked into the lodge and I got notification that my earbuds that came with my phone have been delivered to an Amazon locker. So I've got to go out again. When I come back though, I am going to fit this into the van. And then I'm not going to say, like Leigh said, that will then be the end of the van, because it won't. But this has been bugging me. Every time we open the door, there's like a rough bit of wood, which I'll show you when I get back. Leigh's just doing something in the bedroom. What are you doing?
Best thing I've edited this. Just trying to find.
Excuse me?
Just trying to find some music from a podcast.
Right, I'm off down to the Amazon locker.
Come on.
Bye.
Bye. My Jurassic Park t-shirt has arrived.
Shall I do a return label for it now?
I like the colour. I like the colour. Just hold it a second.
I'll do a return label now.
Hold it a second.
We all know it's going back.
Let's have a look, sis. Let's have a look.
Is it navy?
Yeah.
What colour's the front? Oh, it's like a greeny gold.
Yeah. Has it got any...
Rip it top edge!
No, because I might be sending it back.
It's there. It's sealed on the top edge. There.
Oh, so you've got to
tear it open, yeah.
It has got free returns. I always make sure that I get free returns.
Amazon wardrobe, it's brilliant. And even a lot of our products on Amazon now are free returns.
What actually brand is it? Oh, it just said
Jurassic Park.
Universal City Studios.
Right.
Oh, actually.
Oh, it's a bit creased.
Well, I'll go try it on.
Back in a minute.
It could be good news.
Ooh.
It could be good news.
It fits.
What does it look like?
Fits perfect.
Yes.
It's creased to chuff.
Well, I'll just write it.
Be careful on the transfer.
Yeah, now.
Right, you can let the wides know that we're all sorted.
I've got a Jurassic Park top now. Go and put yours on, we'll have a look.
Right, hold on then.
It's very rare I get a t-shirt that fits perfectly. It is a bit tight around there, but that'll just expand.
Well, I've got growth room in mind. There we go. Right, take a picture for the wides.
All four of us going around Universal Studios in Jurassic Park. If you ever see us around on that day, do come and say hello. We'd love to meet you guys and just say hello. Just send me a buds up.
Right, just spent half an hour playing with these. I must say, I mean, I have a pair of Votomi ones which we got sent many years ago now, and the quality on them to me is no different to these. If I'd have paid £170 for these, I'd have been very disappointed and probably sent them back, given the fact that the Votomi ones were like 40, 50 quid, something like that. And the quality of them is no different. And yeah, it's got some functionality regarding head tracking and software audio, 3D audio and that kind of thing, but overall the quality is really no different. You can't tell if you were to swap them around which would be the best ones, but they were only like £20 more with the phone, so they're worth it for that, for sure, but I wouldn't ever pay £170 for a pair of these pods outright, no way. Leigh's still doing his editing or whatever he's doing with the podcast. I'm going to go and fit this plastic trim onto the van now, so I'll take you with me. Right, so it's this here. As you can see, we put this plastic trim on here, but what we never did is angled that off and put another piece down here to cover this edge, and the same up here really, and a little bit up there as well. So I'm going to do that now. There we go, trim's on. I had to cut it a little bit there to bend it around the curvature, otherwise it would have just been plain wood. We've got a little piece in here, there's nothing there, and then all the way down, it matches in there, and so on, all the way down to the bottom. So when you open the door now, all you will see will be a nice clean edge there instead of wood. It cost £4 to do that, so job well done, I think. Right, so the next thing I need to do, I'm just getting them keys out of the way, is we need to secure this table so when we're driving it doesn't swing out, which it has done once. Now you can do it by tightening this, but with enough force of sort of like side swipe with the van, this will swing out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the end of this off, put a popper on the underside of the table and connect that to the underside of the table, so that will be enough leverage or enough connection to stop it from yanking out while we're driving. So I've got one here and a little screw, so I just need to place that underneath now. Right, so I've put a little pen mark there, so that's the extent of the strap. Now I just need to put this little thing up there and then try it out when it's done. So we'll place that there like that and then just screw it there. There we go. So the popper's on. So now what I need to do is swing it back and test it.
by putting this on there. Hold on, get the table close to the wall. There we go. So now it comes out so far and then gets stuck because it's anchored to the wall there. So that will stop it, as well as using the tightening thing there. And then when we're not in use, pop it off and just pop it back on the curtain around there like that. As you can see there. There we go. One-handed, sorted.
Right, I've come to inspect. I've come to inspect. You tidying up?
Just getting some granules that have ground off this.
Let's have a look.
Right, so that's on.
Yeah.
That just needs to dry, and then we can peel those tape off. Now
Yeah.
this one.
Where?
Updated the vlog, so the vlog's seen it.
What are we doing?
So we're going to dual purpose this. Take that off there. There's a poppet under the table.
To keep it
So, and you clip it on there.
secure.
Hold on. There we go. And then it stops the table moving because it's anchored to the wall.
Perfect.
There we go.
Is the van finished?
No, it's never finished. Never.
Time for some food. Where's it gone? Oh, it's there. We're going to have some of this, which we got from Costco. So we have chicken and chorizo. Oh, it's all one. Thought it were. Yeah, but it's all the same one, isn't it? Chicken and chorizo, tortelli, with that amazing sauce, which we get from Costco. I'll get that in a minute. Which is the tomato and mascarpone. It's so good. Five minutes later, and it's almost ready. I'm really looking forward to this. We've only had that lunch with Vicky. All over the place. Lovely.
Never mind. God, I'm so stuffed from that. And that was only a third. No, it was only half of 1/3 of a pack.
I could easily eat that again.
Oh no, I think I had too much drink to kind of wash it down with, and it's made my stomach feel really bloated, and it was bloated anyway.
So we'll have to get our steps in.
So we're going to do a nice stroll around the country park, and
We've done 3,700 today. So
we'll have done about 3,000 more when we've finished. I have just finished the costings for the van. We've gone through all the receipts, all the invoices, everything, got it into a spreadsheet.
we now
worked
know
it
what
up.
it costs.
Shh. We've gone through it all. We're not going to cover it in this video, so don't get too excited. We are going to do a separate video including a van tour, and we're going to cover the costs at the end of it. But I will give you a little bit of an insight. So the costings are made up of build costs, interior costs, repair costs, systems costs, tools, to actually buy the tools to do the van, and the van itself. So it's quite interesting actually how much it has cost. I knew it would. I knew I've been monitoring it all along, so I knew exactly what it was gonna be. But taking off the optional costs, which is the amount of stuff that we put in that we didn't need to, like the wrap and the alloys and the worktop and the God knows what else, the extra repairs that we had done. Taking all that off, it's actually quite reasonable.
It is the figure that the optional, when all the optionals are off, it's exactly what I thought it was probably going to cost.
Yeah, but we've not cut corners,
With
so
everything on it,
but we have spent it, so
a little bit more, but we'll tell you in a separate video.
it's almost double.
Right, I've just been doing some work on podcast and Patreon and stuff like that. Nick's just watching a Stargate. There he is. I'm going to have a dessert.
Oh, I can't think about moving.
Have one of these,
Not
which
for a while.
is like a vanilla chocolatey thing.
Chocolate.
Yeah, vanilla chocolate with chocolate pizzas, protein pudding type thing.
Oh, I can't.
They're very nice.
Can't eat anything.
So we are up early tomorrow.
Oh, I'm going to bed. You've just wrecked the rest of my night.
We're going to take the van in at 8 a.m. just for something very small doing, and then it's all done.
Should be an hour.
Yeah,
Unless
well,
I find
fingers
someone
crossed. So I'm going to finish the vlog. So thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below. Keep an eye out for the van build time lapse. It may be on the YouTube already. It may not be, and
Depends where we slot it in. It's ready now.
YouTube members and Patreon members have watched it for a few weeks now. So if you like to see things early, exclusive content, podcasts, things like that, check out our Patreon and YouTube members.
We're obsessed with 2 songs on it at the minute. We're going to use it for our Florida travel day, aren't we?
Possibly, yeah. So
keep playing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
We'll see you on the next vlog.
Bye for now.
Bye.